Hello, lovely. Welcome to my little corner of the internet. I'm really happy you decided to take some time out of your busy day to come and see me and see what I'm up to. That makes me really happy. Is that everything I usually say? I think so. Hi, this is my first Palia video. I've decided to go into variety video content because that would be a lot easier on myself and my disability. I could do a video explaining it more if you like, but for now, that's all you need to know. Welcome to my very chaotic tour of my first home. So, before we have a proper look around, I want to explain to you a little bit why I'm doing this. So, this house here, I have a lot of ideas for future videos, and I'm going to be doing a lot to change it and modify it and customize it, and it's going to have a new look every single time I make a video on this plot. And I really want to commemorate the way I have decorated. Well, decorated might be a strong word, but I'd like to remember the way that my very first ever house plot looked before I went through and changed it and decorated it and made it actually cohesive. Iconic dance right there. So here's my little house tour. It's very chaotic, and I don't know if you'll get a lot of inspiration from it, but here you go. So we come in straight away. We have got my little chapper sign, my no hunting chappers, and we've got two lockbox storage chests. I put them here because I didn't know where else to put them, and I just never got round to moving them. We've also got the snail plushie right at the front because it is one of my favourite plushies in the whole game. I think it's my second favourite plushie. The Ogpoo plush is definitely my first favourite, all three of them. We also have a little flower patch. I was growing these and then I just randomly decided to stop growing these. And we have my little preserve jars because we gotta make that money. You know, we've gotta put all our starred crops in there and get a lot of money. We'll come over this way first. This craft bench has not moved since the day I installed Palia. I put it down here and I have never picked it up since. It has stayed here. And then we have this from the Magi Market to match the chest. They're both purple. And we have glowworm farms. I have 4 glowworm farms all scattered about. I used to have another one, but it's in storage. Here we've got my garden plot number 1. I'll put a little picture of my garden planet up on the screen so you know what it is. I've got 2 apple trees. This isn't the original layout. I've changed it a little bit. And we've got potatoes there, and this one here is corn. Very cool, very nice. A tree here I never finished growing, and 3 large plushies, because I didn't know where else to put them. I just kind of put them there. And then if we progress a little bit, we have a range of chairs. Why did I put loads of chairs here? I didn't have anywhere else to put them. So we've got a mismatched seating area next to the campfires. I have 5 lined up like this because it is very easy to go through and grill loads of things at once. By the time you have finished the full loop, the first one's ready to pick up again. I'll just demonstrate it for you, so you can see. See, this is my little campfire ring, and we've got a lot of seating around the campfire ring. And the large plushies, they kind of close it off in a way. I don't know if that makes any sense, but they block it from the rest of the plot, so it feels a little bit more like an intimate area for sitting around the campfire. And then we have my plant crafter. We love it here. I have run out of wood. I'm going to have to go and get some more of that when I have finished recording this. And this is my favourite part of the plot by far. Well, one of my favourite parts. These 2 gold things here, I didn't realise that they were actual gold wall and ramp and not a crafting recipe, and I bought them and I was like, oh, what on earth am I meant to do with this now? And what do you do with gold apart from make a royal throne? So this box right here is where you sit. Give it a little sit down, and then you're on the throne. And I added all the prison beard stuff here, the prison beard map and the statue, just to make it look a little bit more royal and regal, you know? I I like sitting on this area when, I'm on top of the world. I caught 21 chappers in one chapper chase, and I came and sat here because, I felt on top of the world. I absolutely felt on top of the world, and this is where you go to feel on top of the world. Royalty. And then down here we have got my growing area, my repair station, and also a picnic area, and an outhouse, It's tucked away in the corner because you want complete privacy when you go to the toilet. You don't want anybody sitting there and being weird and listening. So it's tucked away right over here where nobody can see it, which is how we like it. This furniture, this table, I kind of just put it down because I had nowhere else to put it, and I don't have the brain cells to just put it in storage, so it goes down here instead. This little bouncy thing here is to help me get around the farm, so we can come back to the front. And at the front, we have my pride plush, we have random things on the wall, and we have this bed that I won from a Zeki coin. It used to have two frogs stacked on top of it, and also a frog sat on the bed, but I have since picked those up. Here is my absolute favourite. This right here is the flower path. I'm going to go into the camera mode actually so you can see this in first person. We've got the little flower path down here with the little stepping stones and flowers. There are string lights on the side and there are little lights. There's also a seating area so you can see it all. If you take any inspiration from this plot tool, it's going to be this, right? It's going to be the little thing. And then here we have my chapper table. We've got a plushie, another chapper plushie. We've got a chapper statue, some candles, and a gardening trophy. There used to be a proper chest here, but there isn't anymore. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And yeah, it's just my nice little cute table, my little gardening table. And here are my other gardening patches. I currently have the potatoes substituted for, not potatoes, the pumpkins substituted for spicy peppers because I don't have any pumpkin seeds. But here I'm pretty sure I have got every single crop in the game growing between these two apart from apple trees, which are over there. Because I like a bit of variety. I like making sure I can cook all the cooking recipes. And here we have a little flower patch that I was growing to weave in my flower path that I just never got around to finishing. Very fun. We've got a seed maker here. There used to be a lot more lined up, but I decided I actually didn't need that many and I was making far more seeds than I could cope with, and it was really filling up my storage. And here's a nice little seating area. It's very pretty. You've got all the flowers, you've got a tree, you've got the string lights. It's very nice. We've also got chests conveniently placed here so I can plant. I love that fact. And I like my little smelting area as well because I've got firewood to burn to craft things. And it's just, this area in particular is kind of thought out because this is before I gave up on decorating properly. Here we have got my little cutout so I can stand here and have my beautiful face right there. And we've got a worm farm as well to make normal worms. I would have more of these down, however, I have got 1,569 in storage. The 69 wasn't intentional, but I'm very happy that it's there. And I've got 300 in my inventory, and it's still going, and I needed some time to work through that many worms before I put down my worm farms again. I went through a period where I didn't play the game, but I logged on every day to get Zeki's coins and refilled up my machines, and I just ended up with a complete overflow of worms that I am still working through. I used to have a lot more than that. Down this way here, I put these little plushies. I'm pretty sure these were from Twitch drops and I didn't know where else to put them. I'm pretty sure this one was as well. Or this one might have been a reward, I don't remember. But they're all here by the little swinging bench. This swinging bench could be one of my favourite furniture pieces in the whole game, and I wanted it to go somewhere because I loved it. Like, put that in storage. This beauty in storage? I think not, actually. So that's what I did. And then around the back here, we just have another jump pad for my convenience, so I can move around quicker. That is also what this one's for. See, it's quite crowded, so I can hop over here to fill up my watering can, and I can water all of these, and I can come back here. I can jump on this plushie to get back here, so I don't need to go all the way around the side. This plushie gets me through here, all the way over to the back entrance up there to get to Bahari. And they're very conveniently placed. And then when I'm coming back from Bahari, bam, I can just jump over the top of the house and be at the front again. Very convenient. Extremely convenient. Then we come inside, we have my little kitchen area, which is very cool. The kitchen also continues back there, but we won't talk about that right now. This pantry is not filled. Those ones up there are also not filled. I used to have a proper chest here, I'm pretty sure, but I moved it. And then I put all of this up, and I was like, oh, this is a lovely little kitchen. And then I realised you needed 2 stations, so I just kind of shoved these 2 wherever they could fit. And I put this one here. There used to be more shelves up the side. I don't actually remember what I did with them. I used to just dump all my trophies around here as well, but I've since picked those up because I'm working on a trophy display project, which is really exciting and fun. You'll have to stay tuned for a future video to see my progress on that though. Here is my little dining table with all of the food that I have cooked. This is exclusively food that I have made in my favourite streamers' streams when they have hosted cooking parties. And I've put it all there as a little memory of the fun times that I had in their streams. This one used to have a trophy in it, but I moved it. There's also a plushie up there because I didn't know what to do with it. There's a plushie down there because I didn't have a space for it. There's a table here with a plushie, yet again. I didn't know what to do with it at the time, so I just kind of plonked it down. This sideboard here, I absolutely love. I went through and tried to fill it up with things, and then had an ADHD moment halfway through and just completely forgot and went on another side quest. And here is my frog tower. So first we have the dragonfly, and then we have the frog, and then we have another frog and another frog, and this. And I have spent so long trying to climb up to the top of it so that I can place another one there. And I just haven't been able to do it. Could I put a bouncy mushroom in here and get up to the top? Yes, I could. Does that take brain power? Yes, it does. Do I have brain power? Next question, please. Okay, moving on. Over here is my little blue corner. I say blue corner. The furniture's green, so it's not actually that blue. But we've got a blue chest, we've got blue plushies, we've got another blue plushie there. We've got a lot of blue things on the shelf, we've got blue wallpaper, we've got a blue poster. And that's why I call it my blue corner. We also have all of these guys all sat together on the couch. They've been reading the one singular book I have in here. I could have more books, but I don't. I just have the one. Yeah. We've also got a little blue plant there, and a little blue plant there, and a blue plant there. Well, blue plant, blue pots, and one blue plant. And we've got a little purple, but we're going to pretend it's blue book here, and a really pretty table. Into the bedroom, I designed this with me and my boyfriend in mind, because we play this together. So we've got an arcade machine, which was Twitch Drops. I didn't get this one from the underground, but I got my other ones from the underground. And then we have got my boyfriend's side with an alarm clock, and my side without an alarm clock. We've got a lot of plushies here. This little corner here I really like. I like the fact that it just, I don't know, it scratches an itch in my brain. And it's a very cool itch that it scratches. Here I have my first frog plushie sat on top of a fish by my Zeki statue. I love how the Zeki statue, the eyes are just I mean, yeah, they're not eyeing very well because it's looking at the fish next to it, and that brings me a level of joy nothing else could. And then I also have got two wardrobes here because I have a lot of clothes. There used to be a proper chest here, but I picked it up because I wanted to upgrade it to Palium, and I did not put it back down. And there's a little chair in the corner. Why is there a little chair in the corner? Who knows? I don't. I don't remember putting that there. But it's there, nonetheless. And tucked away here, we've got another Magi Market poster. And it's very exciting and cool. We've got a little stone there. A little plushie, more little plushies. It's pretty cool. And we've also got a music thing here, which I didn't point out. And a painting right up there. Right up the top. And multiple lights and leaves clipping through. It's very cool. I'll give you a little look from the outside. Yes, I never expanded past the starting area. Do I need to? No, I don't. No, I don't. I do not need to. Here is a little 360 of the property. It's not very good because I never cut down the trees that were here at the start because I thought they were cute and I thought they, added something. So, there's a little tour around the outside. Very exciting. And that pretty much concludes the tour. I chose this outfit today as well because it is the first outfit that I was obsessed with. Very nice, very cool. I absolutely love it. So, yeah. This is for me to commemorate my little house. And that is all. Stay tuned. I'm going to be posting a lot more Palia content and shorts, videos, all sorts of things, but a lot of decorating things. Decorating in Palia, I absolutely love it. I mean, I've got these in progress right now, which we love. We do. We absolutely love it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I don't know what this style of content is like. I don't know if you enjoy it, if you don't enjoy it. I would absolutely love constructive feedback in the comments. If you could give me that, I'd appreciate it. I actually stream Palia on Twitch a lot, just a shameless self promo here. I stream Palia on Twitch. I'll put some stuff on screen right now. And that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned for, I don't know, another Palia video, decorating, whatever. I don't know what to say. And yeah, that is all from me today. Apart from a gentle reminder to stay hydrated, look after yourself, and a reminder that you are worthy, you are loved, you're valid, you're amazing, and you are good enough. You have always been good enough, and you always will be good enough. And hopefully, I will see you in the next video. Bye!